Hey everyone, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video ugh, onto the channel today. Now, I'm gonna be borrowing this little idea from my good old friend and former Ninjago legend, or Ninja Legend, Super Prem. He made, I think, a couple of videos before he kind of really stopped uploading of, how and where to watch Ninjago, you know. And I'm going to be doing something like that. And today's video will be talking about if you really want to watch Ninjago, where should you look? And what do I think are the best overall places? So let's get this started. Now, let's get the obvious ones out of the way. Well, the first option for a while, and it probably still applies for a lot of countries, is through television, of course. I mean, that's how we all knew the show to begin. That's how we all watched it begin with when it first aired on Cartoon Network. Unfortunately, it doesn't air on Cartoon Network anymore in the US. I don't know how it is in other countries like the UK or France, Spain. I don't know how it is in other countries. So, but for the US, it did stop airing. So, because of that, that leads to our second and third options. The second option, Netflix. A lot of Ninjago fans were campaigning for Ninjago to be put on Netflix or be something like a Netflix exclusive, which I don't think is a really good idea, considering Netflix you actually have to pay money for, and especially considering this is the same company that produced Cuties. And the less I say about Cuties, the better. But if you don't know what Cuties was, I'm just gonna say it's very gross. And it somehow got approved by Netflix. So that's a big reason why I didn't want to really support Netflix in that decision. But if but this was in, but the third option, in my opinion, is the best place for one of the best places to watch Ninjago overall, and that is you right here on YouTube. Yes, hopefully Ninjago airs their episodes on YouTube from now on, because YouTube is pretty much a global thing. You don't even need to have an account in order to watch it. Although I would definitely recommend getting an account, but you don't necessarily have to have one. You just have to look it up, and there you go. Now, the only issue I have with YouTube is that they like to region block episodes depending on region. So, like, if they put episodes in English, but sometimes they region block it in the United States for some reason, which I honestly don't think they should. And some people say, oh, it's for people that can't get it on local TV, but I feel that's not a good enough reason to region block it. And I think I told you earlier in 2022, Crystallize did something very similar where they region blocked it so everyone else but the United States could watch it. Or, no, everyone in the United States could watch it, but not everywhere else. It was region blocked. And I made a video about that as well. So that's the only real teensy weensy issue. And just for the just to remind you, these are going to be for United States only. So I don't know about UK, New Zealand, Australia. I don't know about that. So the next one is Tubi TV. Now this one isn't necessarily the best one, considering it does not have a lot of seasons. It has seasons 1 to 7, Day of the Departed, and Decoded for some reason. It doesn't have the pilots, and it doesn't contain seasons 8 to now, which I think is a very strange option. You would think that because Tubi has partnered with Lego, they would just put everything there. I mean, they put all 4 seasons of Nexo Knights and all seasons of Chima there, but for some reason they didn't add every season of Ninjago? And even if you look at the Lego section from their Chibi Kids, one of the pictures that you see in their little cross icon where they showcase all their Lego shows is literally from Prime Empire, a season from which you don't have the access to on Tubi TV. I don't understand the logic behind that. Next up, we have Pluto TV. Pluto TV is also pretty good. It has seasons 1 through 9 plus Decoded. I don't know why the pilots always get shafted. I guess they're just treated as their own separate entity. So that's another legal way to watch it. But now we're gonna start kind of getting into like the illegal territory. I know, very shady stuff. But if you're a Ninjago fan, this was probably your only option, especially if you're a poor son of a bitch like I am. So you you're probably your biggest chance, but not necessarily the best legally wise, is pirating. Now I know that some people don't really condone pirating since, technically that's against the law. But the thing is, technically you've broken some law at one point in your life, whether it be the most benign thing or something really major. Most of the time, it's so stupid that they don't that the cops don't really give enough attention to, and they probably think it's silly themselves, but they only do it because that's their job. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, but just in case, probably use a VPN to watch it. Um, but in my opinion, this is probably the best overall option, and that is the Ninjago Google Drive, or as the name suggests, the Ninjago Media Project, set up by a Ninjago fan called Bio Ninja Bricks, aka Marty. He has uploaded all the files for every season so far. I'm not sure if he has done Crystallize yet, but he did say in a little note that possibly part two will be uploaded maybe this month. Hopefully he keeps his promise. That's really the really good way. There's no ads. You can even download those episodes for later. And overall, I think it's overall the best option considering there's no region blocking, no catches, no nothing. I just hope that these episodes don't get taken down. Actually, never mind. There is one catch. Day of the Departed, at least the English version, is not available. I think maybe it's because somehow Google Drive maybe detected it and he is forbidden to upload it for some reason. But like I said before, you could find it on other platforms such as Tubi TV, which Tubi and Pluto TV both have it, at least in the United States. And if all else fails, like I said, stick to piracy. But anyways, that's all I really wanted to talk about for today because I really wanted to talk about this considering especially if someone like me or some OGs leave the fandom at least for a little while. We want to at least give the future generations of Ninjago fans, we want to at least tell them where to look. And like I said, piracy is more of a less only used as a last resort. Don't um play with it. Don't like experiment with it all that much, but if you're a Ninjago fan, you're pretty much experienced with piracy and whatnot. So, and hopefully it doesn't give you some sort of weird virus on your laptop or computer or whatever device you're on. Um, but like I said, if all else fails, go to that option. But for the most part, I think the Ninjago Media Project is by far the best option, considering it has pretty much almost every single piece of Ninjago content that there is. Marty's even actually looking for like really obscure pieces of Ninjago content, stuff that is only exclusive to certain regions of the world. Like there are some Ninjago content only screened in like let's say Germany because German Ninjago fans are lucky sons of bitches. But anyways, what do you guys think about this? Where do you watch Ninjago? Let me know in the comments down below. And what I mean by where do you watch Ninjago, I'm talking about right now. I'm not. You could imply what you did back then, but I want to know where do you watch it now? Like YouTube, Netflix, like I said, Tubi, the Ninjago Google Drive, whatever. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking the red subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye bye.